We started off as friends, together till the end. Then we fell in love, now we're into so much stuff.
Watching Wes and Ruby, Wes and Ruby show. Wes and Ruby, Wes and Ruby.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Wes.
And I'm Ruben.
And today we're doing a little chit chat while we make gingerbread gingerbread houses. So we're just gonna talk and just get in the Christmas spirit with all of y'all, and yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, so this is actually my first time making a gingerbread house. So we're gonna see what it do.
We're gonna see what it do.
So
today we will be talking about how we got together. This is a story that we do not agree on. So this will be
we agree on how we actually got together, but there's a certain night where we disagree on what actually happened that night. So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much where we disagree. But like the day we actually to be my girlfriend, all that, like leading up to that, you know what I'm saying? Because that night actually happened years ago, but we didn't actually get together until
a few months ago.
Yeah, a few months ago. So what, 5 months?
5 months. So who's gonna tell their version first?
I feel like you go ahead and tell yours first, and I can poke all the holes in it that exist.
We gotta massage the icing powder.
Yeah.
Activate it. So basically, well, we'll take it back. Ruben and I met the summer before our freshman year of college, doing a research program at the University of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. And you know, we were just young and some of the few kind of black students there. So, you know, we were able to bond early on. So he became my best friend. Like, hey, bestie. Only because we really didn't know each other. You know, like I called him my best friend.
You rise. It was
yeah.
Like, okay.
So it was kind of like, hey, bestie. Like, you want to go to class? You want to go to the dining hall? Like things like that. But I didn't really know this man like that. I didn't know his middle name, so I didn't know him. So then, you know, we had a whole bunch of classes together. You were my lab partner. What else?
We were, because we did research over the summer, the first summer.
Yeah.
So yeah, we actually did become pretty close over time, where we actually were best friends, no quotes.
No quotes. We got really, really close. Like literally spent every second together, y'all. Like it was, when you saw him, you saw me, vice versa.
It was usually like, Ruben, where's Destiny? I'm like, I'm not her keeper. But
literally, my mom would call and be like, oh, you know, you at the dining hall, where Ruben? I'm like, he's not in my back pocket, even though he should have been, but
we're not gonna talk about that.
We're not gonna talk about that. Okay.
And it's not my fault.
It's not his fault.
But we both were in relationships throughout college that weren't with each other. We didn't get together, like I said, 5 months ago after we graduated. So.
And if you're watching this, thanks for fumbling the bag, because now I have my bestie.
I gotta start after post-graduation?
Post-graduation.
So, COVID, we didn't actually get to have a graduation.
Shout out to the class of 2020.
Yeah, we went through it, I was wrong. But, so we didn't really get to have a graduation, and then Destiny got put on to this lab job working for Genetworks, aka FinenseWorks.
FinenseWorks.
Where we would be doing COVID testing. So I'm a biology major, she's a biology major, so we both we knew how to pipette. That was basically the only qualification that he wanted. He was like, can you pipette? And we're like, yeah, we can do that. And so she got put on to that job. And by this time, we're both, I don't even remember the timeline, but I was like in a relationship, then I got out of that relationship.
And if you
shortly
watch
while I was there, oh my gosh, I'm cutting that out. It's like, but Yeah, you take that away. I can't talk and do things at the same time.
So, why is my icing not flowing?
You got cut more.
I did. Oh, more?
Yeah, cut a little bit.
It's in my house. So basically, yeah, so we were hired at the same job, and with it being COVID testing, and we're still in this panoramic, we were at work all the time, all day long, every day, all day, weekends, holidays, just trying to save as many lives as possible. And so, I can't talk. So we, I need more of a hole.
Wait, but isn't it? Oh wait, these go on the sides. What? These are.
Oh, I thought it go like this.
Oh yeah. So what is this?
That's the window pane. You gotta have a window in your house, baby. You gotta have windows in your house.
Let me look at this picture.
Actually, this the roof. This the roof. This
yeah,
the roof.
Those are the roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby, we have it upside down.
Do we?
It's a groove. It's supposed to sit in it.
Oh, okay.
Oh God. Like we were saying, so we were trying to save as many lives as possible during COVID,
And basically, the way it worked when we first got there is so like we're doing all of our we're sample loading into like kingfish plates, octopus plates, or whatever you want to call it, to like get tested. We're in the hood, and we would the safety cabinets, if you will, where basically, and we would be partnered up with somebody else, because it's like 2 people could fit in the hood at a time. So we kind of had like a little buddy system where you're always together. And so as we got there, we talked about it before, where we was like, we're not going to be all up under each other.
I remember calling him and I said, Ruben, when you start at this job, we have to show some distance. They're going to think we're married. They're going to think I put you on to the job. Don't put me down as a reference because I've been here 5 minutes.
We started the same day.
He was late the first day.
No, first of all, the lab manager told me 9, but somehow she got told 7.
Yeah, I was told to be there at 7, and Ruben was told somehow to be there.
But
at
she
9.
called me. She was like, "Where you at? Natasha's looking for you." And then I just showed. I showed
Shout
up
out to
before
Natasha
now.
because I love her. But basically, we had a conversation where we were like, we are not going to be all up under each other. Like, this is our first post-grad job. We need to keep it professional. And you know what we did? The complete opposite. He got there, and it's like, yeah, I know Ruben. Like, I seen him on campus a little bit, but at this point, he's like my best friend.
We weren't fronting. We couldn't front. Like we clearly knew each other.
We clearly knew each other.
And we acted like it, to say the least.
And
so basically, it got to a point where, like I said, you get paired up basically, and we kind of set our own pairs. But it got to a point where people were just assumed me and Destiny were working together. They didn't even try to work with either one of us.
They didn't work. I don't know how it's supposed to be going, but it's off to a horrible start.
They would be like, "Oh, so you and Destiny are y'all about to get in this hood? Y'all about to get in this?" Like talking to just me or she. If she
and it's
like,
why can't I work with anybody else? I mean, I don't want to, but
you know what I'm saying. But the thing is, so the hood turned out to be a crazy kind of thing, because whenever I was in the hood with anybody, like you just start talking to them, and next you know you hear about somebody's whole life story, everything they want to get to. And me and Destiny, we just got really close. Like we would talk about
literally everything.
TMI too much, because like we weren't together, we were still like friends. And so she was talking to people, I was talking to some people, and we would talk about those people together. Like we were like actual best friends.
Right. But what I will say, and I may or may not be speaking for you, but to hear about these other people, it was painful. It was like, why are you talking to her? And he's like, what are they doing for you, Destiny? And the answer was always nothing. But we got really close, like spending time together in the hood. We would just talk, go to lunch. Like every second, it was like, I'm not going to lunch until you ready to eat. Oh, I'm doing an experiment. I'll be ready in an hour. Okay, I'll start for the next hour. We got super close. And so then I had to park my house a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So then we got to the point where it was like, we've always had this very flirtatious kind of energy between us. And so we were just like, what are we doing? Like, we're not really satisfied. We're not really happy. We know we want to be together, but we're terrified. Or at least I was. And so I was like, okay. So, y'all, I woke up one day, energy on 1,000. I came to work like, Ruben, so when you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend? And I did this for like...
Well, I don't think that's not exactly...
That was the timeline.
No, you skipped a certain day.
This is where it starts to split. Like this house, oh my God.
I thought we'd be more together on this story.
We're not.
Obviously not.
No.
So that's not exactly what
happened. So what day
happened.
am I missing?
So basically, there was a day that she came over where I was basically like, Destiny.
Oh, right.
See?
Right.
And she tried to tell me my memory's bad. I remember the things I should remember. And so I was basically like, look, Destiny. Because it was, so in our relationship, it got to a point where I was like, I felt like we would never be together. I just feel like it was, timing was always bad, or it just, fears of like us being together and not working out, not being able to be best friends kind of will overtake us. But I was just like, I can't fight these feelings no more, because the way I feel about you is just too real. And so basically I was just like, look, Destiny, I'm just keeping a stack with you. Like I'm falling for you, and I don't want to fight it no more, and I don't want us to fight it no more. We need to I want to move, I want to progress more. And so, yeah, that was sort of that. And then after that night, we had like a long conversation about sort of like just us and
I do remember this
our feelings and everything and our fears and stuff. But then after that, that's when things really started to turn up.
They turned up. Yes. Now, okay, I do remember that day. I like you said, I came over. We were just chilling. Now, I didn't think that it would turn into that type of conversation, but Ruben was pretty much like he said, like, I'm falling for you. It's getting heated. What are you doing? And so I was just kind of like, now Ruben, as much of a sweetheart as he is, he told me, y'all, you ain't never gonna be happy and it ain't gonna work because those dudes are not me. Okay? And I said, okay, energy. Okay. So then we had that conversation and everything was fine after that. We came to work. But then because we had this super, super honest conversation, every time I saw him, I just saw him as like my boyfriend, my husband. Like he was already that in undergrad, but right here, right now, it was super serious. And so then after that conversation, I came to work, we worked together, and I was literally asking him, Ruben, are you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend? Like, Ruben, when you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend? And I was like, I feel like, I think it was like the 13th or something, was like a Friday or something. And I was like, are you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend this Friday? It's perfect. It probably was payday, like, take me out to lunch, get down on one knee.
We had planned to go out at that point too. Because like one thing I hated about our undergrad experience is that we would always be together on campus, but we never actually spent time together outside of campus. And that one thing that always bothered me I just tell everybody, like, you talk about this game. You spend time with everybody else. Yeah, you spend time with everybody else, but you don't spend no time with me, your supposed best friend at the time. So we actually started spending time together,
hanging out,
and it was nice because now I got a car, now I got an apartment, now I got money, we got a job. It was a good paying job, so we got money now. We can go, do what we want to do. And so we had just started going out more, to eat. We would go out to lunch all the time. But we had planned to go to the safari park, and
as friends.
Not as friends. We were already at that point. We were like romantic.
Really? But you hadn't asked me to be your girlfriend.
Not yet, but we were already romantic, booed up, all that jazz.
Okay.
So
my timeline be all for it.
Yes. So we had planned to go to Safari Park, and And that was the day I was like, I heard already, and that was the day I was like, all right, this is the day I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like make this whole thing official. And so I did.
You did a lot, y'all.
I had basically, so I called her mom. I was like, can you help me do this whole thing so I can surprise her? Because my man, I like to surprise her. I don't like where she don't see it coming. She didn't see it coming.
What it was, so we were going to the safari park. I had an interview for my position that I am now in school. My roof is separating. This house is not strong.
It's not a home.
It's not. But anyways, I had an interview for my position that I am now in school. So it was a whole day where it's like, okay, we're gonna go to the safari park. That was the same. That was that morning.
Was it?
Yeah, that was that morning when I talked to Dr. Ryan. That was that morning.
Oh, that was for your lab.
Yeah.
Not to get in.
Yeah,
that was for the lab. You're right. Because you was already in the program. You
yeah.
just needed to secure lab. Right?
And so
Right.
we knew we were going out, like you said, and my mom was kind of like, hey, I need like some green pepper or something.
No,
and
she was
packing
us,
a lunch,
packed us some
right?
food
But we
for
had
the
to take
safari
something
park.
over there. We were taking her to potato
I went
chips.
over there the night before to grab some stuff, but I pretended to leave some stuff.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. That's how
Yeah.
it looked to me that we had to go take my mom
Yeah,
something. So
but-
I think we took her something like we cooked something, and it was like, oh, like let's go bring your mom some right quick.
Yeah.
Before we go get gas and head to the safari park. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, pack my bag. My mom had she packed us lunch for going to the safari park. So we got there and we got there and your side of your house, you got a garage.
Oh.
you got a garage.
You was messing up my daggone Jones.
But basically, we got there and I walked in, y'all, and balloons galore. I mean, red, pink, white, all shades of pink balloons just everywhere in my mama's house. And my mom, shout out to her, but she is not tech savvy. So Ruben gave her an instruction to play. What song was it?
It was Say Yes by Floetry.
Okay, so Say Yes, child. My mama couldn't get the
I
music.
sent her the link.
She just had to hit the link and press play. But she got it right. And then I turned the corner and I had, how many roses did I have?
2 dozen.
2 dozen of roses. I knew it was at least 20. And so I had 2 dozen of roses, like red and pink roses. And then he made me this beautiful kind of like what I say, collage? Like art
it was
picture,
like a little,
sort of.
I went to Michael's, got this little like picture thing. It had like a bunch of twine, like
Yeah,
in
and
between the
hooks.
frame and hooks,
Yeah.
and I like hooked a bunch of pictures of us together
Over the years.
I printed out.
And he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Oh, you got your locket that day.
And I got a locket. We'll insert a picture of me and him with all the stuff. And I got a locket that said 7/17/20 until forever. Is it 7/17 until forever?
It was the whole date. Yeah.
And then it had RD and DP on the other side of the locket. Ask him, do I have a picture in the locket yet? Why is my house separating?
So, what are some Christmas traditions that you and your family do?
So, I feel like traditions that we do, which I'm trying to get Ruben to be a part of, but he's like, no, is
What is it? You talking about?
opening a gift on Christmas Eve.
Oh, like we don't. You get a specific. We told you that too, but it's a specific gift that they gave all of us as a unit of like, this is your Christmas Eve gift.
Yes, but no,
Not like you get to open up one of the main presents. It was always like a specific gift that like, this is y'all's Christmas Eve gift.
No, we got to choose. My mom would say basically like big or small, and we of course
Pick big.
pick big, but it was a small gift in a big box. So we caught on to that real early on, so she had to switch it up a little bit. But I feel like one tradition that we do is always open a gift on Christmas Eve. The typical open a gift on Christmas Eve, like nighttime, but it's not midnight yet. But we do open gifts, and Ruben's like, no, we do open gifts at midnight. It's when Santa Claus leaves at 11:59. We are downstairs at 12
The
o'clock.
sun has to be up on Christmas Day.
We are opening the gifts. We don't sleep, or we sleep for 5 minutes.
No
with Santa
patience.
Claus.
No patience in the prior household.
None. No, it does not exist.
I mean, I can tell.
Oh, shut up. But we will open a gift Christmas Eve, and then kind of, you know, depending on what it is, play with it, watch it. It could be a movie. Play with it. It could be a toy with no battery, so you really had to wait till the next day. But then midnight, we were downstairs. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We were downstairs.
What to do with these niggas?
Put them on the front of your house. Those your friends.
My friends. I don't
I'm
know.
about to put these on top there.
I don't know them.
Not I don't know them.
For us, we got a few. So my parents were always, and they still are, late shoppers. They'd be still out Christmas Eve, buying a ton of gifts, and coming back where we can't like look at them. Look, my dad coming in with big bags, going straight to their room, where they're like, go downstairs, put your head, close your eyes, put your head down. And then so they'd be upstairs still wrapping gifts, burning the midnight oil. And so because of that, sometimes they still be, most of the time, they still be wrapping gifts on Christmas morning. So my mom would literally just give us random tasks to do while she's still wrapping gifts. We're like, come downstairs. And she's like, all right, you know, of course, you know, brush your teeth, go brush your teeth. All right, go take out the trash, go walk the dog, go fix something. I don't know. She just give us random stuff to do until she finished wrapping gifts. And as we got older, my little brother, he's 13, I'm 22, my oldest brother's 33. So it's like a big gap. So he's basically like an only child. So like we kind of help my mom wrap his gifts now, and we kind of make him do random stuff, and we kind of continue that. Another one is when we moved to Upshur Street, Northwest in DC, we had stairs for the first time. And so we started taking pictures on the stairs every year. So we get the dog in the middle. My dad, he's always the one that takes pictures. He don't like being in the picture. He don't mind being in the background. So he would.
I see where you get that from.
Probably, yeah. So he would take a picture, but we'd all like be lined up on the stairs, like sitting down on the stairs with the dog in the front and the middle. We take pictures. So what are some traditions that you want to create, babe?
I would say, as far as us, before we really get married or anything like that, I would say we're both really big like pranksters and jokesters and just,
We don't really prank, but
not prank, but play around and goofies. Like we're just really goofy and just, haha, you thought you was getting this, but you're not. Hee hee. But baby, use your tip.
oh yeah, I forgot I had the tip. That thing about to come out nice though. I don't care what you say. Anyway, you were
It
saying.
doesn't look like it. But we're both kind of like jokesters. So if there could be some sort of like playful element as far as, because we were talking about doing riddles on the gifts. So you read the riddle or like, you know, and you would kind of guess what your present is. And you try to make the riddle hard and difficult. Which would just be funny. And I was gonna add the element, I guess, of like you open it when you get it right. So if you get it right the first try, boom. But if you sitting here and you just guessing, it's hard to tell you. And it ain't nothing but one skip. You can only skip once. So after that, you just gotta get it right. But as far as like we took Christmas pictures, we'll insert some here. But taking pictures would be fun just to kind of see our growth. And then when he buys me my dog, you know, the dog could be in it. I don't know. But what traditions would you like to have?
Similar to that, I definitely want to have some sort of tradition around like how we open presents.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly like what that's gonna look like, but definitely something around that aspect, like we said, like with the riddles or my mom was like an expert at tricking us with our gifts. Like she put like she said, like a small gift in a big box, or she literally give me my brother's gifts and my brother my gifts, so that we be confused. We're like, I asked for this, but I'm like, I don't feel like
Why
this.
he did this? Why?
You know what I'm saying? And then I open it, and it's like, wait, I want it. Like, I don't know, maybe that's your gift, maybe that's your gift. So like stuff like that. So I might have done a little bit of that this year. You know what I'm saying? But I really like finding creative ways to trick her so that she doesn't know what she actually got.
Comment down below what traditions your family partake in, and maybe which ones we should add to our
I
family.
feel like that.
So, speaking of Christmas, what's one thing you think I got you for Christmas?
One thing you think I got. I know you got me some shoes.
Some
I
shoes.
feel like you got me some shoes, maybe.
My mama told me,
Yeah,
don't buy no man no shoes, he gonna walk out your life.
And them same shoes.
And them same or don't buy a man a watch, because y'all gonna run out of time. That's what the old lady say. But some shoes.
Well, I know you got me clothes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it hot in here? Is that why our snow is melting?
I wanted to do like some circles or something.
Baby, don't trip. All right, so you think I got you some shoes?
Yeah. What do you think I got you is the question. You're a decent guesser.
I am all I need is one hint, y'all. And don't give me a hint because I'm going to guess. But if I had to guess something you got me, I would say...
That look kind of bad, but I don't want it to look good necessarily. I feel like
It's kind of warm in here. I'm going to blame it on that. But I feel like usually when Ruben gives me something, for the past couple of like gifts and shopping for me, he's bought me jewelry. So for us getting together, he got me a locket, and for my birthday trip to New York, he decked me out with like earrings and rings and stuff. So I think we're gonna keep the jewelry thing going. I say jewelry.
That's a
Jewelry.
That's a
Jewelry.
good guess. That's a good guess.
I would say some jewelry or something.
You know what I really think she got me? I feel like she got me that PS5. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I feel like she got it, and she been faking like she ain't.
If I got Ruben the PS5, he would have one gift under the tree. He has about 10. So they could just be empty boxes.
They're not.
They could be.
They're not though.
They could be. I could have got you.
Yours might be though. Those are empty boxes, and the one gift that's not here, the gift that you actually got is still in China. So.
Oh my god. So I say jewelry, and you said you sticking with the PS5 or just some shoes? Because both of them wrong.
I honestly have no clue. Did you grow up believing in Santa?
Yes. My mother told us Santa Claus is real. We had to do the whole go to sleep, like he's not gonna come until
You're asleep.
yeah, you're asleep. Gifts, I feel like they were kind of like a little gifts, like if family members brought gifts over, those ones could go under the tree. But as far as our gifts, they weren't placed out until the night of Christmas Eve. And so, as probably some of you, that's how I got ruined, because you caught your parents bringing the gifts in the house, and I was floored. I was so mad at my mom. I was so mad at everyone for like lying to me, and I was just like, what?
I can't think of a time where I believed in Santa. When I was younger, where I don't really remember much of that stuff, maybe, but I can't remember a time where I ever believed in Santa. That could be a product of the fact that I'm a fifth born child, and so everybody above me, my parents don't really push Santa. They don't necessarily say, oh, Santa don't real either, isn't real either, but they don't necessarily push Santa. And like I said, we would see them bring in gifts. So are you done?
Yeah.
I'm done.
So I think we're done with our creations.
All right, comment below who you liked better. We all know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, yours
Probably
is
not
good.
me, but
I need to give y'all some details.
you know,
These details.
I got the trees on the top. You feel me?
My friend is laying down. He making a snow angel. That's why he down there.
You feel me? Got the little walkway, the gumdrop walkway. Okay. I feel like the gingerbread man from Shrek. I feel like he'd love to live here. Okay.
So, like, comment, and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching,
Wes
y'all.
and Ruby.
Bye.
Wes and Ruby.